All right, man. I'm back on YouTube. I'm on Goodbye USA. I made a couple videos earlier about my trip into the city on LIVE.RICH Cambodia. I was doing some deleting, man, for like, I don't even know how long today, man. I think I deleted like almost 300 chat things on X, because all the girls wanted was, the gift cards, right? The gift cards. They want me to go on their nasty ass OnlyFans, and they want money, and they want me to send them Apple Card. Just all kind of shit, man. It's just craziness, man. It's just craziness. So, anyways, like I said, I'm not going to self-delete off of X. And if you guys have been watching my comments on X, you're going to be like, oh, I cannot believe he said that. Oh, yeah, I said it. Okay? But they haven't done anything yet. And I have used the N word. I have used the B word. I have used the C word. I have used the F word. I have used the S word, slut. I have called them horse. Nothing from X. Maybe because they just know, or I don't know. Anyways, but I've been trying, like I said, I don't want to self-delete, man. It's like killing herself, right? I'm not going to self-delete myself. I'm not going to self-delete myself off of X, man. But I've been trying to get them to delete me off. But anyways, I sit down today because I have two X channels for my 2 YouTube channels. And I was just deleting and deleting, because you just can't mass delete. You have to delete each one. And I was like, God, I had to get up, walk around, and take a little break. Anyways, so I've been deleting these things off for a while. And I just cannot believe, I can't believe people anymore. I don't know if they're spraying something in the air. I guess it's not in the water, because it's over here too sometimes, but I don't know if they're spraying something in the air that's making people stupid, or what the hell's going on, man. But something's going on, okay? I don't know what it is. I have no clue, okay? I was chatting with a young lady, could speak some decent English, or at least chat some decent English. I don't know if she could speak. Okay, so she had this story. She told me this story that when she was 15, I think she's 30, maybe 30. When she was 15, her dad died. She lived with her sister. A couple of years ago, her sister's husband died. Got some kids. They're really struggling. Okay, trying to make ends meet. Trying to find a way to make a living over here in Cambodia. Okay? And like I said before, I'm not a genius. I'm not a professor at a university, and I don't even know what my IQ is. I don't even know if I want to know it. But anyways, so I would chat back with her and tell her that I need to see where she lives. Okay? I need to see it with my own eyes. My brain's pretty smart. I'm a pretty good problem solver. That's why I've gotten some really good management jobs. Okay? I'm really good at looking at a situation and coming up with maybe a plan A, plan B, plan C. If plan C doesn't work, then maybe we have plan C2. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty good at let's figure out a solution. Okay? I sent her a while back, I sent her something saying that every problem in the world has a solution. Every problem. I don't care what, 100% of every problem in the world has a solution. Now, whether or not you will find that solution, that's a different story. You just got to look for it. It's there. Okay? We got to find it. Okay? So, obviously, she has asked me to send her money. Not going to do it. Okay? I told her I need to stop the chats. Okay? I want to make sure I'm not talking to some Chinese guy in some call center, some scam center, someplace in the Philippines or some other fucking place. Okay? I told her we need to do some FaceTime first. She said she doesn't feel comfortable talking in her English. And I said, well, your English is okay on the chat. I don't know. I said, okay, so let's just do a phone call first. We'll start with the phone call, okay? I got to make sure I'm not just wasting my time, like I said, with some Chinese or some Malaysian guy that's pretending, to be a woman and send pictures and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, set up several appointments or times. We were going to call, talk on the phone only, no screen. I told her I will turn my screen on. You can turn yours off, just like, right, you guys know that, right? One person can have the screen on, the other one can have it off. I said, I will leave my screen on. She can see me. She can turn her screen off, okay? So we can talk. I can hear her voice. We can have a conversation without this goddamn chatting back and forth, pushing these little fucking numbers and buttons and stuff. Man, that is just so irritating to me. Anyways, so every time it came time for us to talk, wouldn't answer the phone, wouldn't answer the chat. We're supposed to be talking about it. She was always busy or doing something. She was outside. It was excuse after excuse. Yeah. So I finally told her, listen to what I'm telling you. I said, I need to FaceTime with you, okay? She told me the name of the province she lives in, and I can't remember it. I don't know what it is. I said, me and my wife and daughter on a Saturday or Sunday, we'll get in the car. We'll make the day out of it, man. We'll make like a little adventure out of it. I need to come look and see where you live, okay? Maybe you can set up a daycare. People need to look children. Maybe you can raise, I don't know, whatever it is, but I need to see it in my mind. I need to see, you guys don't talk, I need to see it in my brain. I want to see where she lives. I want to see what kind of, I didn't want to see where she lives so I could make fun of it. Excuse me, like I said, I don't edit. I didn't want to look at it so I could make fun of it, so I could look down on her. I wanted to look at it so I could brainstorm some ideas, okay? She said her sister, whose husband passed away a couple years, has 2 children. She's raising by herself. I said, well, she already has 2 children, okay? I said, I don't know the government in Cambodia. Can we set up, is there a license for a daycare? I mean, you've already got 2 children, right? I mean, if you could look 4, 5, 6 more, right? You got 2 ladies there. You got 2 women there, right? Maybe we like I said, I would go there and help build a fence if the children can't get out. If I had to spend a few dollars on gas or buying some supplies, that's no big deal. I'm not going to send no money. Okay? I have no problem going there and buying some wood stakes and some wire and some nails and maybe make a gate. Okay? I'll rent a welder. Maybe I got to do some welding. Whatever it takes. Okay? But before any of that can happen, number one, I got to do some FaceTime because I got to know who I'm talking to. Okay? Number one. Number two, my wife's probably going to want to talk to her in Khmer, the Cambodian language, about everything. Okay? And it was just excuse after excuse after excuse of why she can't talk to me on the phone. Okay? Can't do FaceTime, can't talk on the phone. We're supposed to do it at this time, supposed to do it at that time. I was in the chat. We need to talk. We got 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, I will call, and in 10 minutes I would call, and there'd be no answer. Wouldn't hear back for a day or two. So I finally just said, fuck it. I just gave it up. Okay? I just gave up on it. Okay? I just deleted her account and blocked her. She can't send me any more messages. Not going to unblock. Okay? She had an opportunity, man, for a fairly intelligent foreigner guy who was willing to spend some time, maybe on a Saturday or Sunday. I'd go up there and help try to build someplace, maybe not build, but, help try to make like a daycare or something. That was my first idea, right? Maybe I have other ones. Excuse me, like I said, got some in my throat, a little bit sick. I don't edit. So anyways, couldn't do it. Okay, so you got the same problem in the USA. The same problem. The people in the USA just want to lay back on their goddamn sofa and just scroll all fucking day and all night and then just sleep on the daytime and do whatever they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. I don't really give a shit. Okay? If you people want to live there like animals, live there like animals. I don't care. I really don't care. Okay? And as you can tell in my voice, it kind of irritated me because I wasted some time. It wasn't like a lot of time. I didn't waste any money. I just wasted my time. But my time is valuable. Okay? I have a wife. I have a daughter. I have my YouTube channels. I'm doing other things on the computer. So it wasted some of my time. And my time is valuable to me. Okay? You can always make back money, but once time is gone forever. Okay? So, what they do over here, let me tell you something that you guys might or might not know. This is a Buddhist country. Okay? Every Buddhist house, including mine, has these two little god houses that they build. One of them is outside, made of cement. It's outside. They put water and flowers on, and they have one inside. They kneel down with some incense. They burn incense, and they put food, some cupcakes, I don't know, on certain days. They put this fake money on it, $100 bills, and they pray for God to send them some money, for God to help them. That's their plan. That is their plan. That's not a plan. That is not a plan. Okay? And you idiots that go to church every fucking Sunday and you raise your arms in the air and you swing your arms around and you're living in some nasty ass trailer park asking God to help you. Well, you know what? I'm not saying I don't believe in God, because I might or might not, but that's nobody's business. But let me tell you something. I think that I can pretty much speak for something for God. He is not going to push that car by himself. You're going to have to help him push it. Okay? You're going to have to get up off your lazy asses and do something. Okay? I think if there's God, he's going to help you. He's going to see you need the help. He's going to do it. But he is not going to get out there and do it for himself. Okay? You guys have to get up off your ass and do something. Okay? These videos are just driving me out of my mind. I shouldn't even be watching them because they're just getting more and more and more irritating about these motherfuckers that can't work. I watched a video this morning, a short. This guy had a interview at Starbucks. Okay? His interview was at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. He was back in his car by 4:03. He had a 3-minute interview and he got a free cup of coffee. You know why? Because his dumb ass had facial tattoos all down his neck and all on his face. Okay? Starbucks policy, probably one of the only good policies Starbucks has. No facial tattoos. He even told the manager he'd put makeup on. The manager said, it's not happening. You have facial tattoos? Have a nice day. Here's your free cup of coffee. Go home. And he went and sat in his car and complained that they didn't want somebody with facial tattoos working in a fucking Starbucks. Okay? I've had businesses, I've been manager, I have hired and fired so many people I can't even count. Okay? I have done interviews. I don't even know how many interviews I've done. I've built teams for projects, all kinds of things. Okay? If I see some son of a bitch come in there and they got tattoos all up and down their neck and piercings all over their body, I'm gonna treat them politely. I'm not gonna say anything disrespectful. But when they leave, that fucking resume is going into the trash. You understand that? It's gone. And it ain't coming out. Okay? I don't want people like that working for me. If they don't have brains enough to keep those tattoos hidden underneath their clothes, or at least something on their arms or something, wear a long sleeve shirt. When you got them all over your neck and all over your face, you're a dumbass motherfucker, and I don't want you working for me. Okay? Okay? I can't believe you people in the United States, man. You guys live like a bunch of fucking animals over there. Okay? Like I said, I live in a third world country, man. The 139th poorest country in the world. Okay? And these people over here have little to no education. They have no business knowledge whatsoever. Okay? They don't understand supply and demand. They don't understand anything about their customers. They don't understand about their customer base. They don't understand about pricing. Nothing. They just do everything on pieces of paper. They don't even have a computer at the fucking wherever the businesses you go to. Okay? So, and that's in the USA. Supposedly the most powerful and best country in the world. I think that's a bunch of shit. Okay, and I'm going to be honest with you. The schools there can suck. Okay? And all you fuckers that collect all your social, all this SSI and all this disability shit, get up off your fucking ass and go to work. Okay? I used to go to a Walmart in Stockton, man, and there was some crippled up guy, man. I don't know what he had, but I would see him. His arms would be all like this, and he had one of those wheelchairs, and he had to push the button to move it around. He was a Walmart greeter, man. Always had a smile on his face. I'd see him there all the time when I went to Walmart, man. He's sitting in a chair all crippled up, looking like Stephen Hawking or something, man. Okay? And he's working. He was a Walmart greeter. Okay? And he couldn't even really speak right. He's all sitting in the chair, and I'm not trying to make fun of him. He was a hell of a cool dude. I don't know his name. If I did, I'd tell you. But thumbs up to him if he's listening. Probably not. It's been a long time ago. But he'd be sitting in his chair like this, all crippled up, working as a Walmart greeter, man. Okay? And you lazy son of a bitches that just want to ride around in your car and smoke weed and look at your phones. Well, you know what? You get exactly what you fucking deserve. Stay there in that piece of shit-ass country you live in, the United States. Okay? Stay there. Stay there. Stay there till it fucking ends. And you can turn the lights off when it's done. Or well, the lights will be shut off for you, okay? Okay? You know what? I make these videos like this because I get more views when I talk like this. If I talk nice and sweet and tell everybody, oh, please come on over here, man, it's cheaper, which it is cheaper. Okay? It's a hell of a lot cheaper. Okay? Our main refrigerator had to be repaired today. I'll tell you something. Had to be repaired today. It's a huge Samsung side by side. The compressor went out. Okay, we had a company come out. They loaded it up. They took it off. We had to move some stuff around into icebox till they get it fixed. It's going to need a new compressor. Okay, they came all the way out here. They're going to fix it and bring it back for $200 damn. Okay, you can't even get a service call out in the United States for $200. Okay, we're going to get the refrigerators for $200, man. My wife thinks it's a lot. I don't think it's a lot. Okay, but I'm just telling you, it's cheaper to live over here. But you dumbasses want to stay there and live in your fucking cars and live in your mommy's basement and cry every damn day on TikTok, man, so you can get clicks and put on a GoFundMe so you can get some money, man, and go buy yourself some weed. Sit around and smoke weed all damn day so you can't do shit. Okay? So, anyways, that's my video for today. Okay? Okay? And for that girl, if she's watching, I'm not using any names. If that girl's watching, I don't think she is, because these usually videos, I use a VPN. They usually go right to the USA. But if she's watching, you fucked up. You had a chance for somebody to come try to help you in your life, man. But either you were too goddamn lazy, or you're hiding something, or whatever it is, or you're lying, or you're some Chinese man, or some other bullshit, okay? And I'm just tired of them, okay? And I'm going to start calling it like it is, man. And if you guys don't like it, click it off, man. Click off that shit. But if you're still here, I appreciate it. Subscribe, okay? If you want to hear more about me, if you want to hear more, do it. Like I said, you heard what I would do to somebody that's not even a relative that I didn't even really know, offering to go help them. Like I said, maybe a few dollars here and there or something, but I was willing to help them with some labor. Okay? So, anyways, that tells you who I am. Okay? You need some help coming over here, man? Let me know. Okay? You got my email address, man. It's in the description.